Good morning and welcome to Antique and Garden Showcase. I'm glad to be back with you today. Glad you could join us. And we're going to talk today a little bit about what's been going on with new spring projects around here. In addition, I'm going to be talking about the one antique purchase that I've made this year and how that's become sort of popular to another project that I'm doing. And I actually have some good news that I have become an appraiser. Starting probably towards the end of the month of May, I'll have all of my certification in from the Asheford Institute of Antiques. I started working on that after December, and that's been taking up a lot of my time. So that's why you haven't seen as many videos from me, because I've been working my way through 5 large 3-inch 3-ring binders and taking a few tests and things to get through the appraisal program. So stay tuned with us. Join me outside. We're going to look at a few things that are new around here, and then I'll take you on a quick look at the one auction purchase that I bought. Was from a historic home locally, and I used that purchase to actually write my paper, my final paper for the Asheford Institute course. So thanks for joining us, and let's go outside. So this is the new driveway island. And while I have some plants in place, I don't have everything in place just yet. I've got, there's a boxwood here that grows slender and tall. We've got the purple supertunias, the blue my minds right beside there, some purple salvia, blue salvia, a lot of different plant colors going on here. The 2 pots you're seeing there in the middle are going to be reserved for some cannas. On the upper end, I've kind of transitioned to the red colors a little bit more up here. Got the Mojave red, portulaca, which is like an old-fashioned moss rose, with the blue weeping spruce here. So this particular bed's not done. Part of it's mulched, part of it's not. But this has been one of the projects that's taken a lot of time. I had to bring in a dump truck load of dirt to fill in and kind of make this berm on the side of the driveway. So one of the projects has been keeping me a little bit busy this spring and trying to get this done. Second project that's underway is the new circular boxwood formal bed, which will hopefully have a garden urn in the center of it if I can ever find one that I like for this place. I mean, we've got several others around. You can see there on the front porch. I want one that's a little bit different, but not too big and too imposing there. We've got 10 of the winter gem boxwoods in a circular form. This is where the snow fountain cherry used to be, and we are taking that thing out because it was, even the new growth that came out this spring was quickly dying back, and that tree was on its way out. So this is going to be a new planting area. Got to get the grass kind of taken care of right over here. We're going to seed that back in. And then we reduced that from a 10-foot circle to an 8-foot circle and moved it left over this way just a little bit, kind of where the urn here in the middle was going to line up between the tree and the window was the goal here. So new circular planting bed is another project that's been taking up most of my springtime. In the outer front porch urns, I've got the purple fountain grass in there this year. We've got Supertunia bubble gum, that's a Vista bubble gum, and then the Supertunia Vista, I think it's Paradise is what I've got in there this year. Let me double check my tags here to make sure. Yeah, Vista Paradise is in there, and then the purple fountain grass and Supertunia Vista bubble gum. So I'm anxious to see how 2 Vistas perform side by side with this grass in a relatively smaller urn. Should be an interesting look as we go into summer on these urns. Now the other urns on the front porch are empty right now. I've got caladiums for them, but since the temperature is like 45 degrees this morning, it's not ideal for a caladium to be out here, so I've got those in storage. As you can see in these pots, I have worked on running drip system this year, so all the pots are going to be hooked up to drip, which is going to make life a whole lot more simpler than having to haul water out here to everything every night. So the other urns over here, I haven't changed out this box yet, but it's getting ready to be. And I got a matching urn to the other side here with the purple fountain grass, the Vista bubblegum, and the Vista Paradise. So I changed and found some new little yellow urn styles out here. I did those just for a little bit of a color break, and I'm putting in Vermilion Air in the center there and Supertunia Honey. So these are going to be kind of like my hummingbird draws. Got one down here, and then on the upper end I've got another. I haven't decided on what's going on the middle one just yet. I think I've got a few things together. These pots are on their way out. I've gotten 3 seasons out of them, and they are showing it now. And then I've got the other matching little yellow urn up here with the Vermilion Air and Supertunia Honey. But we'll be getting these taken care of soon. I've got the plants for these. It's just a matter of getting them taken out and repotted. And like I said, right now it's 45 degrees out here, and it is just not quite time to have almost everything out. So maybe I'll get them potted up, stick them in the garage for a couple of days, and then they'll be ready to go. I'm also going to hook these up to drip system. I've put brand drip system all the way down the wall. As you can see, I forgot to put it through the pot here, so you can see the remnants of that drip system hanging out of the back of this pot, but that'll soon cover over. Anyway, the wall will be fixed here in probably another week or so. In the kitchen garden this morning, I noticed that we have our first of the Oriental poppies blooming this year, a white Oriental. That's such a great color. All of them are really pretty, but you can see the others are getting ready to bloom. I believe this is a pink. We have an orange back here. I put in a new red one there this year that I found at a local nursery. This was a red one that I picked up last year. It's going to bloom for the first time. So we try to keep poppies in this location. They like it. They like full sun, so they grow really well here. And this has always been an Oriental poppy garden for the longest time. We have the old-fashioned seed poppies, as you can see across this way. They are everywhere in the vegetable gardens, which we haven't really decided what we're doing for vegetables this year. If anything, we're kind of busy with some other projects. We did have a very good crop of garlic this year, so we're gonna have some really nice garlic bulbs come out of there. And as you can see, more poppies getting ready to bloom. These are the old-fashioned, the seeded version kind. So they'll be pink and red shades of poppies in there. The plant lights have quite a few things going on. I found some things at local nurseries that I'm holding right now. I've got the chocolate cherry petunias. Those are going on the wall. These were last year's Proven Winners caladiums. These were radiants, and I saved the bulbs and dried them, and I didn't think they were going to come up. They'd been in the pots for about 6 weeks, and finally saw them starting to break ground, and they have come back like crazy. So I started with 2 pots last year. I've got 3 this year. Kept those. The coleus dipped in wine. I found that at a garden store in a neighboring town. Picked that up, and then I've started 45 chocolate cherry geraniums, which are doing really, really well. I've got 2 shelves almost packed with those. And this is the purple wispy verbena. It kind of was a hit and miss with this. They either did super well or they're still struggling to come on. So I don't know what exactly happened with that seed or what condition happened there, but hopefully these will do just as well. Got some other things for the wall planters. Got some purple verbena. And these are not a Proven Winners, but they're a very interesting petunia with the speckles and spots on them. So those are going to be going on the wall as well. So everything's kind of in a holding pattern right now. We're waiting to get a little bit of a weather break, a little bit of a time break, and get these things put together, and we'll start seeing what they look like. Well, I did manage to get some things outside this afternoon, out in the real sunshine instead of under the grow lights, and they love that a whole lot more. It warmed up a little bit today, so I was able to get the wall planters done, which was something I didn't expect to get done. So I'm really loving the red and purple and white look of these this year. And I'm currently working on the smaller ones, trying to get them hooked into drip. They've got chocolate cherry and they've got the peachy keen verbena in there. So some baby steps to get the wall together. It's looking really good. Can't wait for the warm temperatures to stay and summer to keep on. These are my Proven Winners Blushing Bride. I found those. They were not doing too well, but they are out in the sunshine and loving it today. So they'll be up and going before you know it. And this is one I really, really love. I Found that one on Mother's Day. That was the Heart's Delight proven winners. Found those at Lowe's here locally. And the pink ones there, I forget the name of that color, something pink, they're proven winners. And there's the Color Blaze dipped in wine coleus. I'm going to use that in another planter, can't decide where. And getting my geraniums hardened off so they can go out into the planters outside here and around the landscape. So just a little outdoor wall tour today. This is an early 1800s home that I was able to go to auction at earlier this year, and it's where I found the chair in the lower left-hand corner of this picture in the parlor. The chair was a blending of Hepplewhite and Adam styles, and I thought it was much earlier than what it originally was. The seat was in poor condition, and I had to do quite a bit of work taking that apart. As you can see, it had horsehair and some broken banding in there. I hope to restore this seat and put a new covering on it in an upcoming video. So that's my spring update for Antique and Garden Showcase. We look forward to seeing you back here again soon. Please like and subscribe to the channel below. Also hit that bell to get notifications of anything that's coming out in the near future. I hope to have more videos out soon, looking at one coming up about beginner strip systems, so be watching out for that, all of those, for those of you who are interested in that. Thanks again for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.